one man from the Indian team who a long time ago we felt would be part of those key players in front, still continues to play a support cast, albeit a sterling support cast every time he walks out there. Looks good even if he's at the crease for 2 deliveries. Today, our My 11 Circle trump card is Sanju Samson, in case you hadn't guessed who I was talking about. If you have a look at that, it doesn't really tell the story, whatever the score, 19 of 24, 23 of 15, even in the IPL. If he was 6 of 2, that 6 would have been a 6 of the first ball. He would have looked beautiful, and then it would have been the end of the innings for him. What does Sanju Samson do, Zaheer? Is it a case of time running out for him? Because he needs to establish himself. The goods are all there.
When you talk about any format, you talk about any game. You have to have that impact performance, and you have to have that your best performance to show. So on your best day, what are you going to do? Is something which everyone is keeping an eye on. Is something which gives you that long rope as well, and that is something Sanju Samson needs to understand. For anyone, I often speak about crossing that bridge to gain that confidence that yes, you belong at this level, and that comes with a impact performance. And so far, Sanju Samson has not had that impact performance. He has played decent hand, but he needs to show that one big score, that 160 of 30, 35 deliveries or 170, 80 run score in this format, to let everyone know that, okay, on my best day, I will have this kind of an impact on the game and can win you a game of cricket from any situation. Once that happens, then things start to roll, I think, and for Sanju Samson, the innings are piling up on the other side, and that eventually will put pressure on him going forward.
He looks so attractive, but it's not enough, Michael. Just because you look that good, the runs are what matters. Sometimes in Test cricket particularly, but all formats, we mention ugly runs, and it's not without good reason.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of players in the world that can play great shots. There's a small few that can play great innings, and that for me is the way I would kind of summarise Sanju Samson. That he's a player that plays all the shots. He's got everything required. He's got every shot in the book, but I haven't seen him play enough good innings. Even in the IPL, he plays an innings and you think, whoa, go on, be consistent, go and do it over a 3 or 4 game scenario, and he generally always lets you down. You always feel that he's going to have that consistent run, and so far he hasn't had that. That has to be something just a little bit in his mentality in terms of what he's thinking, because when you look at the way that he plays, everything about the way that he moves, there's nothing really that you'd look at as an opposing team or a bowler and kind of pinpoint a kind of weakness in his game in terms of the visibility of what he delivers. But there's clearly something not right upstairs, because he should be being consistent. He should be having more of an impact on the teams that he plays in. He can't be just a player that that he's going to play the most glorious shot, hit something in whoever. It could be a quick ball or a spin ball, a leg spin, left arm seam, you name it. He can hit them into the stands, but I don't see him doing it consistently, which tells me that something's not quite right in his think tank. He has to improve that aspect of his game.